Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's episode is called Cryptocurrency is the Future of Fraud. Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we post a new story. We're also going to be breaking a lot of news stories coming up soon, so make sure and watch. I would like to tell you about a service called HollywoodIsCalling.com. It's a great service that allows you to purchase live phone calls from your favorite celebrities. There are more than 100 stars to choose from. The calls begin at $19.95, so give it a try. You can buy a call for yourself or for somebody you care about. HollywoodIsCalling.com. Now, let's get started. The media is bombarding people every day with stories about the latest price changes in various cryptocurrencies. It is nonstop. The business channels, the mainstream news channels, they're all coming at people every day. And in a strange way, this is almost legitimizing a lot of the lesser known coins, crypto coins. Now, the volatility of some crypto coins is insane. Their prices are swinging 25 to 50% a day in either direction. Think about that for a second. Imagine if you owned GM stock or Microsoft stock or Google stock, and the price of that stock swung by 25 to 50% a day. Would you even be able to sleep at night? That's essentially what's going on with cryptos, and people are somehow embracing that volatility, those price swings. Which sort of conveys the false sense that you can profit from these swings. Now, these prices are moving in all sorts of directions. So the notion that you can intelligently and predictably and safely profit off these price moves is an illusion. Another thing that's really interesting about cryptocurrency is that they call it a currency. It's really not a currency. It is a store of value. No one is going out there that I know of. I haven't met a single person that's going out there and purchasing groceries or gasoline for their cars or clothing or anything with cryptocurrency. It's not practical. It's not utilitarian. It is just not happening. Now, another problem, and this is a massive problem, is all these security issues and fraud involved in crypto. These frauds seem to be, they seem to be coming out with new frauds every day, every week. There's a new one. Here are just a few of the countless current cryptocurrency scams going on out there. The first one is an obvious one. It's blackmail. You can imagine what's happening with cryptocurrency blackmails. They're sending emails to people and they're extorting money. They're scanning your hard drives for naked photos, and if they find them, they will send you another email saying, send us X number of dollars in crypto, or we will publish these photos all over the internet. We'll send them to your employer. We'll let all the contacts on your social media and on your phone receive a copy of these photos. So why don't you just send the $500 instead? It'll be much more practical than trying to fight this. This is not going to go away. They will distribute these pictures. That's essentially the MO for all the crypto blackmail that's going on out there. They take or they control or they seize something you own or something you don't want the public to know about, and then they extort money from you. The next problem with crypto are all the fake exchanges designed to look like legitimate exchanges where you can buy or sell coins. Now, everybody thinks that, they'll go to the legitimate sites and, they'll only engage in legitimate buy or sell transactions. Nobody realizes how sophisticated these deceptive exchanges are. They may use the exact same name, but they may insert a period or a dot somewhere in the domain name and when you type that in or copy and paste it in and you think you're going to the legitimate exchange, you're not. you're headed off somewhere to Bolivia or South America on some server down there, and that site looks exactly like the legitimate Bitcoin exchange. And once you go through the buy or sell process, your money is gone. Next, we have malware. Malware is on the news every day now. They're doing cryptocurrency malware attacks, hitting hospitals, hitting companies, hitting utilities, police departments. Everybody is getting hit, and to my knowledge, nobody has successfully defeated these malware crypto attacks. I know of one hospital which refused to surrender the multi, I think it was a $2 or $3 million extortion demand. They said they wouldn't do it, and the genius heading that hospital went on to spend $20 million to have to rebuild his entire IT department to try and fortify it against future ransomware attacks. Well, guess what? What do you bet he gets hit again in a year or two by a new variant of the malware that can penetrate his new IT defenses? I'm guessing that's almost a certainty. Now, here's another one. The FBI claims that they've recovered the crypto coins in a major malware attack recently, but who knows if that's true? There are a lot of people out there who are still claiming that's not possible. So maybe this is just a defensive tactic on the part of law enforcement to discourage future attackers, future malware crypto extortionists. Maybe if they believe that if they receive cryptocurrency as ransom, that they can go then spend it and not get tracked down. But now the FBI claims they can track it down. So who knows? It's the Wild West out there. Now, intercompany money transfer fraud is also rampant. Every day, the accountants, the bookkeepers, the chief financial officers of major corporations, they're all getting emails from their CEOs, from other company execs saying, please transfer X number of dollars to the following wire account. And sometimes those transaction requests are sent without confirmation. And lo and behold, you think you're sending money to a legitimate vendor, and in reality, it's off somewhere to Eastern Europe and it is gone. So, everybody thinks they have the appropriate accounting practices in place, but, standardized accounting practices are being defeated every day by some of these new frauds. So you guys need to get imaginative and creative and put some new defensive technology and systems in place. What about phishing emails? This is rampant in the crypto world. There are literally billions of phishing emails being sent to people all the time to scam them out of money and property. Next, you have the privacy illusion. The problem with that is that every day they're coming out with new tracking tools and new tracking technology designed to help track who the real senders and who the real recipients of some of these funds, these cryptocurrency funds being sent around the world are. It's only a matter of time before they crack the existing technology. I'll tell you something else. China is even rumored to have already cracked the Bitcoin code and the code of some of the other cryptocurrencies. And the rumor is that they can print as many Bitcoins as they want. And, if that's the case, then that is going to be a huge problem for the cryptocurrency community. Here's another interesting thing about crypto fraud. You don't need to be a tech genius to go out there and engage in ransomware or malware, extortion, or blackmail. You know why? Because on the black web, on the dark web, there are all sorts of exchanges now where you can buy pre-packaged software, code that's already expertly written and fully functional, and you buy it and you can start using it tomorrow. You can send these bots, these extortion bots, out over the internet, and they just keep looking for victims. They just keep searching automatically, hour after hour. Thousands of computers being hacked, attempted hacks, or failed hacks. It doesn't matter. Why? Because these bots, they never end. They just keep hacking away. So, and when you do hit someone, that coughs up $1,000 or $10,000 or $100,000 in Bitcoin, what happens is the websites that sell or rent this ransomware software, they collect a portion of that ransom money. So, it's a win-win for everybody. The people who create the ransomware code and the people who rent it and start attacking others with bots. It's an amazing industry. Another issue with cryptocurrency is that they're not reversible. If you send that money, it is gone. You can't go to the bank and reverse it. You can't call the credit card company to reverse it. You can't call the exchange that you bought the cryptocurrency on and ask them to do something. Try calling law enforcement and see what happens. See if they even return your calls. And I'm not just talking about local law enforcement. I'm talking about national law enforcement. If you're lucky, you may get an email address where they ask you to forward your fraud complaint. But good luck getting a response back from them other than some canned response saying, we'll look into it. And if we can help you, we'll get back to you. Another issue is, believe it or not, some of the information about buyers and sellers engaging in certain crypto transactions and purchases and sales, some of that is visible on the blockchain itself. You just need to know how to find it. So what should you do? My advice is to treat cryptos the way you would treat a bad rash or any disease you don't want to catch. Treat it very, very cautiously. Tremendous paranoia, tremendous skepticism. Never invest any money in cryptos that you're not prepared to completely lose. There's a high probability you will lose it all. If you can live with a total loss, then that's one thing, But if you can't, then you're inviting huge potential financial problems down the road. So with that, I want to thank you for watching. And I want to say that we're going to have more great celebrity interviews down the road, more breaking news stories. So we encourage you to subscribe to our channel and click on the notification bell so you can get notified every time we post a new episode. Thank you for watching, and we shall see you soon. Bye-bye.